The business has been going for quite some time, and over that time we've been through periods of going okay, and we've been through periods of going great. I think that it always has had the capacity to do a whole lot better, and that's really why I got in touch with my Action Coach, that I wanted the business to take that next step and to really realise its potential. But we rarely went great, and I thought that the business has got an opportunity to be great, and I think that I needed some help in that respect. We just wanted to take that extra step and go one step better than what we were at the moment. We just think that if we had somebody as an external help to us, that could provide some really good feedback and really good input into our business. I chose Action because I thought that the system behind it was quite interesting, and I thought the fact that they've got so many coaches around and they're supported all around the world, I thought that was a great thing. Going with an individual coach isn't going to have that backup and that support, so that's really the main reason why I went with Action. Just a little while back I did an analysis of what our financial position was at the end of the financial year just gone as compared to the financial year prior, and we'd had an increase in profit of 157%, which is a pretty amazing statistic. So in a very short period of time, our Action Coach really helped us out in getting that end part of that financial year, and really we did some great months during that period. In the months that we've been with our Action Coach, 6 months of those have been our best 6 months ever. So for a company that's been operating for 20 years, that's been quite an amazing statistic also. And in terms of the type of business that we're in, it's also quite an amazing statistic, because we sell high-priced items that we really can, in the past, go through fluctuations in going really good and then having a really great month and then not so good months. So to be so consistent has been a fantastic achievement for us over the past few months. Okay, since starting out with our Action Coach, our turnover has increased by 58%, so it's been a great result in a short period of time. I think on a personal level, the changes that I've made since starting out with Action has been a lot more confident, a lot more, I think I can see where my business is going and I can see where I'm going, and I feel a whole lot better inside myself as to how I am acting as a person and as a business owner, and what improvements I can make in the future. I think it's really enlightened me to open up my vision of who I want to be and where I want to go. I think probably the number one advantage that I've got out of being with Action is my state of mind. That might sound a little odd, but it's really my attitude and the whole business's attitude. We've gone through a phase now where the way that we look at things now is completely different to what it was before we started with Action. So now it's really opened our mind as to what the potentials are in our business and how we should do certain things in our business, and what's involved in doing those things has really been broadened from an attitude point of view and from a vision point of view. It did seem like it was a big investment at the time. I thought though that it was going to be value for money, and my coach proved that to me straight up, that was going to be value for money for me, and I didn't doubt it from the beginning. But yes, it is an investment, and it's a substantial investment, but I think it's an investment well worthwhile. We've implemented a lot of systems since we started the Action Coaching system, and I think that that's really streamlined the way that we do a lot of things in our business. I think also we've really opened our mind to the way that we look at things and the way that we do things. So our attitude has changed, and the ability to do what we feel that we can do in the future has really enlightened us to really feel that we can go out there and become the best software business around. It's just those systems that we've followed and the changes we've made, some of them only small changes, that have been a great improvement to the actual operation of the business as a whole. So a number of few small changes has really made our business be a whole lot better. And we've got a really good view of where we're going a whole lot better now than what we used to have in the past before we started with Action. When I told my friends that I employed a business coach, most of them were quite interested in what it meant and what it did. I've got a number of other friends who are also self-employed, and they were asking me what it's all about. And so they've actually been quite interested and curious as to what it meant to have a business coach. So. Well, I think that the knowledge that we've attained over the last 9 months through the Action coaching system has been something that I'll keep forever. So I think that what I need to do is to continue to use that knowledge, and so I think that this kind of things that we're learning at the moment will last a lifetime. The knowledge that I've gained I believe will help me out in any other business that I'm potentially going to be involved in, and in fact I've actually considered about going out and buying other businesses also, which is something that I've not really considered in the past prior to taking on Action. I believe now that I could go out into other businesses and really make a difference to them, and I'm looking forward to actually getting my next business. So I'd summarise my experience of my Action coach as being a very interesting one. It started off being such an enlightenment and such a mind-opening experience that and ever since it's been very interesting, and it's been a fun ride, to be honest. It's not been a chore at all. It's been interesting, the things that we've been doing, and it's also been greatly beneficial for my business. So to have fun and to also benefit your business has been such a great and interesting ride. So it's been very good. For anybody contemplating taking on an Action coach, I believe that they should just take the plunge and do it. I believe they need to go into it with an open mind and really take on what their coach is suggesting to them to take on. And if you have the right mindset, I think it could work for anybody.